Good morning. Recently, the West Point Hellcats posted a vacancy announcement for the rudimental snare drum. The Hellcats are amongst the most elite United States military bands that exist. And like 6 years ago, this probably would have been my dream job. However, since then, I joined a different elite United States military band, and I left that job to do YouTube full time, and that's been going extremely well, and I don't want to do anything else. However, I do know somebody that does want to get this job.
Connor Ferguson, Hellcats audition tape.
Yes, this good-looking young man is Connor Ferguson, and he's going to try out for the Hellcats. However, there is a bit of a secret here. Connor Ferguson, it's actually me. I know, you couldn't tell at all. This disguise is too good. So there were a whole bunch of things to learn for this audition, and I played them all. I mean, Connor played them all. Connor Ferguson, totally a real person.
Connor Ferguson, Hellcats audition tape. Snare solo for Connor Ferguson by Connor Ferguson.
I like my announcer voice. It's like a combination of Sergeant Butthole and the South Park guy. Woo! Chops right out the gate. Yeah! Ending with the left-hand rim shot. Ooh, that one-handed roll. Yeah! Don't ask me how many times that took to get that perfect. Yeah, pretty much this whole thing was just a giant improv, and then I transcribed it later. Some very juicy, consistent flams in there. I stole this from Dartmouth High School. Oh yeah, chops for days. Let's go, Connor Ferguson. Still not done. Still not done. Still not done. Still not done. Yo, let's go. Alright, before we move on to the second thing, there was one other element to this audition. We had to send in a resume, as in like a written out form that tells them how good you are and what accomplishments you've made in your life. But I didn't feel like doing that because writing things is boring, so here's what I sent them instead.
Connor Ferguson is so epic that he made a video for his resume. Connor Ferguson has a doctorate degree in chops. Connor Ferguson can play every instrument: snare drum, tenor drum, bass drum, cymbals, flub drum, and violin sometimes. Connor Ferguson has marched as the section leader of Carmen Heights Indoor Percussion for 4 years and Carmen Heights Drum and Bugle Corps for 3 years. Connor Ferguson marched Carmen Heights High School for 4 years and got Best Percussion at every show. Connor Ferguson taught Carmen Heights High School for 4 years and won Best Percussion at every show. Connor Ferguson works at McDonald's and was promoted to supervisor. Ooh. Connor Ferguson goes to the gym. He can do 23 pull-ups with no kip, 200 sit-ups with no kip, and runs 3 miles in 18 minutes with no kip. Connor Ferguson is an athlete. He played varsity football, junior varsity football, and Little League football. Connor Ferguson is a spiritual man. He reads the Bible, the Book of Mormon, and the Rudimental Cookbook. He is not socially awkward whatsoever. Connor Ferguson donates to charity. He helps old people cross the street, and Connor Ferguson isn't having sex until marriage. Abstinence. Hire Connor Ferguson for your drumline today.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why they wouldn't believe any of that, okay? That was probably the best resume that I've ever watched.
Drum Corps on Parade by John S. Pratt.
Yep, every single one of these starts with an explosion. Dude, I'm so proud of my flam consistency in this whole thing. Just flexing those INE medals in the background, you know, no big deal or anything. Yeah, by the way, this is the exact videotape that I sent in to this audition with the sheet music scrolling along in the bottom, even though everyone probably knows this piece. Just, you know, adding that extra level to the showing off my editing chops, I guess. Yes, the flam taps at the end.
White Knuckle Stroll by Cangelosi.
Dude, okay, I learned this when I was in college. It's been like 8 years since I played this, but I don't think I did a bad job at all. By far my favorite marimba piece that I've ever played. I think you can probably already see why I like it. Oh yeah. Note actor, she's really good so far. Dude, there's so many jumps all around. So difficult to get the right notes. Yeah! So freaking hard. Oh, I love how unnecessarily hard this piece is. Excellent phrasing right there, yes. Oh, this is the hardest part right here. Flam accents all over? Dude, these arpeggios, dude. Oh, man. Nice. Nice! Yeah. Bro, the right hand is like a massive chop out right here. That one-handed roll. Yes. Not over yet. I took some musical liberties here with the phrasing. Yeah. Pretty sure every single note on the marimba is played at least once in this. Yes, the sticks in.
Bridging
Oh my
the
goodness.
Gap by Jeff Prosperie.
Moving right along here. Just a massive chop out. Oh yeah, compose a comment if you know the name of this piece. Well, the original piece, not Bridging the Gap. This is the part where it bridges the gap. Five over 3. Ending with the egg beaters. Very nice.
Flamnambulous by Mike Stevens.
Yeah, I didn't know what Mike Stevens looked like. There's a lot of Mike Stevens in Google Image. Yeah, dude, this is a freaking just ram of flams. Oh my goodness. It's very difficult to sight read this. Yeah, I'm actually reading the music for all of these, just off screen. Yeah, this ocean of 16th notes. Yeah, I'm looking from that angle. Connor's beating spot on the snare is he's a little bit towards the edge when he should be in the center. Yeah, I think that face mask I couldn't really see down. I was also trying not to get lost in the music. All the flam rudiments, dude. All of them. Every single one. Oh, it's freaking ridiculous, dude.
2/4 drum solo by Paul Cormier.
Let's go. I think my mask is like even higher for this. Yeah, pretty darn good if I say so myself, especially for not actually practicing any of this. Yeah, I just took probably, I think, 2-3 days to record this whole thing. And, the practice involved me just learning how the pieces went, and then sight reading them on the audition tape. Minimal effort, maximum execution. Ooh, a 7-lit rhythm. Oh! That sounds so cool. Just like this. Sounds slurred, but it's definitely not. Come on, Connor, watch those zones! Oh, at the edge. Yeah, if I actually learned the pieces, I would have probably, you know, glanced down at the drum more to make sure I was playing in the right zone.
Rudiments
Chops.
by the Percussive Arts Society.
I cracked myself up. Okay, yeah, there was a bunch of rudiments. I'm not going to show all the way through each of them because, well, it's not that exciting. But, well, here's the fastest part of every rudiment. I also kind of trolled a little bit in the rudiments because honestly, I don't know what to do with my hands during the start and the end of every rudiment. Yeah, like sort of makes sense to start some of them in the up position like this, but it sort of feels goofy, and then especially ending in the up position. It's like what do I do from this point? And yeah, I just kind of did that for every rudiment. Like if it starts with a right hand accent, I would only raise the right hand and end with the right hand still up. Honestly, I don't think there's really a wrong way to play the Rudiments, just however you're most comfortable. I just like kind of trolling, so I did all these awkward stick movements at the beginning and end. Okay, well, that's all the audition pieces I gotta send in. I'm gonna submit that and get back to you in a few weeks and let you know what happens. It has now been a few weeks and I am still wearing the same clothes because it's my life and I can do whatever I want. So I got an email here from the Department of the Army. Let's see what they have to say. Mr. Connor Ferguson, and this freaking fake address that I put in the thing. Yeah, I was gonna do 69 Chip Lane, apartment 420, but I thought that would be too obvious that it's fake, so I just took a couple numbers out here and there. Dear Mr. Ferguson, that is me. Thank you for your interest in the West Point Band's rudimental drum vacancy. Your application materials demonstrated a great deal of professionalism and talent. Yo, let's go! We thoroughly enjoyed reviewing your recording. Yo, is Connor about to make this band? I'm gonna have to find that vacuum repair guy from Breaking Bad and get a whole new identity made for him. Unfortunately, the committee has decided not to request your attendance at the live audition. Dang it! I got cut again. For information regarding additional employment opportunities in one of the Army bands worldwide, I encourage you to visit our local Army recruiter or email our band audition office. So they want me to still try to audition for other bands? Alright, no problem there, Army. I'll keep auditioning as Connor Ferguson. Thank you again for your interest in our organization. We wish you success in your future musical endeavors. Thank you so much, United States Army. But I am still disappointed that we got cut. Oh, it's the worst getting cut. I hate it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just send this same rejection letter out to everyone that doesn't make it in. But I'm wondering if they actually like knew who I was. I mean, I would think there's probably at least one person in the Hellcats that watches my channel, but I don't know. I like to think that they didn't know who I was. They actually thought that Connor Ferguson was real, and some guy actually sent in a tape that looked exactly like this. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed all of Connor Ferguson's amazing chops. If you did, make sure that you click that subscribe button, ring that Liberty Bell, and click that like button. Thank you to everyone who supports me on Patreon. If you are able to, please consider going over there to make a donation. It will help the channel out a whole lot. And also consider buying a custom t-shirt, such as this one. I will leave that link in the description. And have a good morning.